Hello. Okay, so this is my third attempt at filming this. Oh my god, I hope this works this time. I'm 34 weeks pregnant today. 34 weeks and 3 days actually. Let's get the ball rolling here. I left Vipassana early. Yep. I don't want to really sit here and talk too much about that. I'm not gonna try to justify myself or explain myself hardcore or anything. But I'm just gonna say that I knew it was what was right for me. And I've done Vipassana before, so I know what it's like. I did not leave early the first time I did it. I did the whole course, so I understand the benefits of it. And I have a deep reverence for Vipassana and the centers around here, the centers I've been to, and the teachers and the management and everybody who gets it together. And it's really great, and I recommend it still. I didn't leave Vipassana pissed off or mad or whatever, or with hurt feelings about it. It was just what was right for me, being 8 months pregnant. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go if you're pregnant. If you think you should go, you should go. This whole pregnancy for me, I've felt like since the beginning, I was like, I'm not gonna let this stop me from doing anything, I'm gonna still do everything that I wanna do. But pregnancy is hard, man. From day one, I had to stop picking cherries, and I didn't want to stop picking cherries. I wanted to pick cherries. I probably won't be able to pick this summer. My season got cut short last year. But, that's life. I can't do anything about that. So yeah, since the beginning of this pregnancy, I've been inhibited from doing things that I want to do. And every time something happened, it shot me down. It shot my ego down to the point when I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do something else that I can prove to everybody and myself that I can still do things. And I'm not saying that you become pregnant, you become useless. That's not true. There's so many things you can still do when you're pregnant, obviously. But there's a lot of things you can't do. I realized that pregnancy takes a lot out of you. Physically, mentally, spiritually, it's a lot. You're literally working non-stop, whether you want to or not. It's like breathing, but fucking 100 times harder. You don't get a break from pregnancy when you're pregnant. It's been hard for me. I'm the kind of person who, I guess, constantly felt like I had to prove something to people and to myself about strength. And so I've always been the seeker of difficult things, I guess. And at the beginning of this pregnancy, I got a puppy. I couldn't look after her. I failed at that, and I felt shitty. So what did I do? I jumped onto the next thing that was going to be difficult, but I was going to try to do. And I don't even know what it was. There's probably tons of little things, but going to Oregon, and that whole deal, that was fucking hard as fuck. I look back on it, and I just am like, that was really hard, yes, it was worth it, but it was really hard, and I would not. I've been taking on big tasks that I've just failed at because I'm pregnant, and every time I fail at something, I'm not that type of person to just get shot down, and to get shot down and stay down. So I've been trying to get back up and show people that I'm strong. And at Vipassana, I realized that I'm not strong. I'm pregnant. And that's okay. And it's okay to not be Superwoman when you're pregnant, because it's really hard. I just accepted the fact that I am not strong right now like I want to be. I'm strong in other ways, of course, but I'm not strong like I want to be, and I can't do all the things that I want to be doing. And that was hard for me to accept, really hard. But that's just the reality, accepting the reality as it is, not as I want it to be. That's what Vipassana is all about. So yeah, I left Vipassana with a better understanding of the nature of self, the nature of mind, and myself. And even though I left on day 5, I think that it was the right decision. Enough about Vipassana and that jazz. I guess I normally would talk about symptoms that I have. So 34 weeks pregnant, 33, 34 weeks pregnant. I feel like I've had less symptoms since I've been meditating. Which makes sense to me. I think when you're more relaxed and calm and yeah, you have less symptoms. And I found when my head is rushing more, I start getting more symptoms again. My belly started itching again a couple days ago, I would say, and it was not itching. It stopped itching as soon as I started Vipassana. Yeah, I'm kind of stressed today though, so it doesn't really. I'm like, oh, meditation is great for pregnancy, and here I am, like, up all this stress right now. That's because I haven't been meditating. I didn't meditate today yet. Anyway, Braxton Hicks, I wanted to mention that my last night at Vipassana, I actually woke up every couple hours with really, like, frequent Braxton Hicks contractions, and a couple of them were really strong, like almost real contractions, but I don't know, I was just lying in bed, and I mean, I'm at a meditation center, I'm leaving the next day, so I just meditated myself back to sleep, I guess, and every time that I woke up, and then eventually I just fell asleep and it stopped. So but yeah, that was one thing that kind of maybe scared me a bit, was the thought of preterm labor. That happened, but it has not happened since, and if anything, my Braxton Hicks have gotten a lot less frequent since, so I haven't talked to my midwife or anything about that, and but I did read afterwards that it's normal for Braxton Hicks to get stronger and longer lasting and more frequent near the end of pregnancy, and I'm getting to that point, so I'm not worried. Have I had any other weird symptoms? Not really. I've been getting some more headaches more recently, but I think it was because of the cold I had, or the flu. I don't know. I got like a head cold, I think it was. A really bad head cold. It was just like my throat hurt, and my head hurt, and my whole body ached like crazy, like intense, like that was like, I guess, flu symptoms mixed with pregnancy, just not unpleasant. So that lasted like 2 or 3 days, and nothing got done around the house. I was just like completely useless. But it was yesterday I started feeling better, and today I feel a bit better, but you can still probably hear it in my voice, like I kind of have a scratchy throat. Yeah, so that I'm sorry, I feel like I'm not very like cameragenic right now. Like, I'm just kind of tired and like still kind of sick and just, I don't know, kind of stressy today. Yeah, I don't know. It's really kind of freaking me out that I'm 34 weeks pregnant, and you know, I have maybe, like, you know, I could give birth in 3 weeks. I could give birth in 6 weeks. Or longer. But, we'll see. Yeah. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm kind of uncomfortable, quite honestly. I just didn't know where to film. Just like big baby kicks and tightness in the stomach a bit, which is normal. I'm pregnant. Other than that, I don't know. Did I mention that I can't have a home birth? I can't remember. I won't elaborate too much, but I found out I can't have a home birth because I live too far from the hospital. So that was like actually pretty devastating when I first found out. But I found out like 2 weeks ago, so I'm doing better now, but it's just kind of a bummer now finding out that I'm probably gonna have to give birth in a hospital, and that's the one thing I did not want. this whole pregnancy. It's just a rough one, guys. Being 19 and pregnant, I mean, maybe it seems like I kind of have my shit together in these videos, but honestly, I don't. I try, but I'm still 19 and pregnant. I tried to measure my belly. I can't find the tape, so I did the string thing where I just like put a string around my belly and then cut it. So this is like, you know, this is the length of my belly. But I don't have a ruler or anything to measure this now, so I just have a string. Hopefully next week's video will be better and not so like tired pregnant lady on the screen. I hope I'm gonna just like okay, is that gonna work? I don't know. Okay, so here's the shirt from the side. On the shirt up from the side. Yeah, I know, it's massive. It's getting so big. Oh, I feel really big. And this is from the front, obviously. Yeah. So, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys next week with the 35-week update. Hopefully I will have more to update you guys on and will be less tired. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching and bye.